Welcome back to Bolton, the champion of champions, where we're about to get our next live match underway. It's Mark Selby versus Ali Carter, and here is their head-to-head record. As you can see from their 17 meetings, Selby holds a strong record, 11 wins to Carter's 6. Their last meeting came in the semi-final of the WST Classic this year, with a jester from Leicester recorded a 5-0 thrashing. Let's see how they both fare this afternoon. Watching this one, Ken Doherty's alongside David Hendon, but first, here's Tahir Hadjat to introduce the players.
Thanks, Joe. Welcome back to the Kazoo Champion of Champions. It's time to find out who will face Mark Allen tonight in a best-of-11 battle. Let's get our players to the table. Up first, let's hear it for the 2023 German Masters Champion. It's the captain, Ali Carter. And his opponent is a 4-time champion of the world. Let's welcome the jester from Leicester, Mark Selby.
The champion of champions, and it's an intriguing one, this. Mark Selby and Ali Carter, two tough match players here. Be surprised if there's much in this by the end. Might need all 7 to decide it. Mark Allen awaits tonight.
The first frame, Mark Selby to break.
Well, talking of tough match players, Ken Doherty, how would you make of this one?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, I'm really looking forward to it, David. It should be pretty close, so you would expect it anyway, and particularly, and maybe just on current form, maybe Ali Carter could be slight favourite. Both class acts, aren't they? Beautiful cueists. And this table is certainly playing very nicely. What we saw in that first match, so conducive to certainly big breaks. Haven't seen much of Mark Selby, have we, in all fairness, since that final of the British Open? Hasn't really performed to his usual high levels. I'd like to kickstart this season again by a good win here. But he'll find it tough against this man who's found some really good form of late. Interesting one.
Well, in terms of previous meetings, it does favour the man at the table. 11-6 it is to Selby.
Oh, that was just a wonderful save. He'd be very unlucky if this cue ball goes into the corner pocket. Yeah, great shot. Yeah, in fact, he nearly got Ali Carter angled into the pocket, but what a wonderful safety shot. And that's what you get with Mark Selby. He's such a clever player. When you're playing him, your safety has to be pinpoint. tiptoe around that pocket there. And the only problem about playing that shot is he's left this red into the right centre. Not easy to control the cue ball. Will he take it on? I do like these new shorts, David. What do you think? Different colours?
Well, it's made the event distinctive. I mean, everyone has their own sort of views on the dress code. Obviously, there's some arch traditionalists out there who'll be crying into their tea right now. But the good thing about it is people can buy them. So if young fans of these players, you know, Christmas present maybe. Just disappointed the commentators don't get one, Ken.
What colour would you be? I wonder.
With the extra large, you know that. Anyway, these two, whatever they were wearing, would give everything. These are two, you know, tough players here. And Ali Carter, of course, has had a very good year. He's been in 3 finals in 2023, won the German Masters, was runner-up in the Players' Championship, and then just recently the new Wuhan Open in China. And Mark Selby is actually qualified in 3 different ways. The English Open was the first event he won last December. He then won the WST Classic in Leicester, and also being runner-up in the World Championship will get you in this as well. So he's actually one of now only 3 players who've played in every Champion of Champions. This is the 11th staging. It's him, John Higgins and Judd Trump. Ronnie O'Sullivan didn't play one year. So that just tells you what a great decade he's had. He's winning tournaments every year in that time.
Yeah, he's one of the all-time great, if not the greatest match player I think that's ever played the game. I don't say that too lightly. Such a tough match player, and that's one of the reasons. And there's a typical example. I mean, he's had that red into the right centre. Most players would have attempted a pot on. He's refused it point blank, trying to keep a little bit of pressure on his opponent. Played a really good safety shot. Now, has he got a slight edge of this red here, just to the right of the blue? It looks like he has. Got to avoid the in-off down the left corner. Got to avoid that in-off. And
Foul.
well,
Mark Selby 4.
it was always there. Well, this is a first tester for Mark Selby and his cueing ability. How confident he is. He's taking it on. Oh, that's a good starter. A very good starter. Needs to get top side of the blue. But still, he'll be very pleased with that. Cueing at its finest. Stayed lovely and still on the shot. Push that cue. Direct line. Very nice.
Yeah, strange thing happened after that defeat to Williams in the British Open we saw here on ITV a few weeks ago.
6.
Next day it was the English Open. He was due to play Monday. They moved his match to give him a chance to just recover. It meant he had to play 2 matches on the Tuesday. He won the first one, and then the
7.
second one, he actually conceded early to Martin O'Donnell. Now, Mark Selby is the last player on tour you would think would concede with still enough on to win. He left a yellow on. It actually wasn't quite as easy, I think, as he first thought. Shook hands, so that just told you that he was maybe just a bit frazzled from all the snooker he had to play over the few days. Probably be the last time he ever does that.
12.
Yeah. A nice little shot developing the black. But that red to the right of the black spot is, well, a little problem for the moment. He won't be worrying about it just yet. For the red, just near the middle pocket. But that red is causing a slight problem just to the right of the black. If you can get that
20.
Away from there, then the black, of course, is freed up into both corner pockets, but the cue ball just ran on a fraction too far for comfort. See, can he dig into this cue ball? That's what he's hoping for, trying to dig in, hold the cue ball, maybe for the black again. Delicate shot, this. Oh, he's going to play the cannon. How's your look? Oh, very good. Very, very good indeed.
21.
Excellent shot. Could have done with just a bit more pace off that top cushion, but nice cannon on that black. Well, he's having a good look at this red. It's close. Ooh, very close. Maybe just enough. Can he help for the black? Oh, missed the cannon. Try
29.
to play into that red just to the right of the black and hold the cue ball for the black into the left corner pocket. Just went through the gap. Be surprised if he takes this black on. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, but the black is on into the right centre, but no. Doesn't want to take the risk. Well, he was sizing up not to take it. Is he going to have a look at it? Maybe he is. Maybe he is. No. Well, maybe he is into this corner pocket. Hold on. No.
Mark Selby, 29.
Once again, using his craftsmanship there, David, to refuse the black and play a decent safety shot.
Yeah, such a clever player, Selby. Yeah, Carter, I think, will be aware he's going to have to work for his chances today. Just come here off the back of defeat to Ronnie O'Sullivan at the International Championship, which was not the highest quality match, it's got to be said. It was a quarter-final. He had a lot of chances in it, but Ronnie came through 6-4. I'm sure Carter happy to be back in this event. This is his first appearance in the Champion of Champions since 2016, so 7 years it's been. Just shows you just lost his way a little bit. Did drop out the top 16, but of course got back in winning in Berlin last season.
Yeah, he's a class act. Ali Carter, lovely cueist. And when he gets flowing, he make breaks very, very quickly indeed. But he's going to have to, as you said, he's going to have to compete with really good safety, but he's got to play these aggressive safety shots, because Mark Selby, as we know, he's got the patience of a saint, and I think Carter has to be a little bit more aggressive in his choice of safety. Try and get those balls open and keep a good cue ball right into the bulk area. Try to bring the black into play there, but he's got a good cue ball this time. Don't think he can pot the red here, no. Not enough. Unless there's a slight swerve required, but very dangerous that distance. don't think he's taking it on. Just a safety shot. Once again, it looks pretty good. Oh, almost. Just ran past the green a little bit less pacey, and that would have been really good. Yeah, he's got to be careful here, Ali Carter. He's going to be playing these reds here, but there's a possibility of a red going towards this left corner pocket. No, judged it nicely. But cue ball not into ball because he would have liked. He was sort of concentrating on keeping the red safe and forgot about the cue ball. Just left half a chance here for Mark.
One. Mark Selby, 1.
Just granite, isn't he? But also, I'm always impressed by how prepared he is for matches. He always looks right from shot 1 to be ready. And this will be a chance just to kick-start the season a little bit. Obviously, this is a huge event, the UK Championship coming up as well. You'll also be aware that Carter is particularly sharp right now. He's up to 10 in the world, Ali Carter. That's his highest position for some time.
One.
Well, what the result. No matter how good you are or how talented you are in any sport, you always need a little bit of luck. Definitely does help. He certainly got a good slice of it there. He's not going to take the blue on. He's going to
Rambo.
take the brown. Try and give Mark a taste of his own medicine.
Ali Carter, 1.
So, first little tester here for Ali Carter. Long red, normally quite proficient at this particular shot. There's a gap between reds, and just to avoid that black on the left-hand side cushion. He'd be disappointed. That was a chance for him there.
Well, Ali Carter's getting well accustomed to that bulk end, isn't he? Every shot he plays, he seems to be down that end of the table.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, can he take this red on and just avoid the reds? Big shot. Ooh, we could avoid the reds and got very close again to the pot. Will he be happy with the second part? Once again, another excellent safety return. There's the average shot time. Selby 29 seconds, Carter 30, and that's just because of the protracted safety battle that has been ensuing. That will quicken up, no doubt, particularly for Ali Carter. He's normally a very fluent, fast player. But match going according to plan for his opponent, Mark Selby. This red just behind the pink. This may even pot. Playing a safety shot, but it may even pot this. Oh, he's hit the pink. And he might have potted the red as well. No.
Ali
That was the
Carter,
pink
6.
first.
Yep, clearly pink first. So the first real mistake from Selby. Let's see if Ali Carter can capitalise.
One.
Problem is when you've had a lot of safety, the balls can sometimes sort of run awkward. And already sort of colours off their spots. But it's some sort of chance to get going, get his hand on the table, try and pot a few.
3.
Yeah, now. Can he get into the cue ball enough? He may be careering into these other reds, you know, bringing some into play. Oh, he's played that nicely.
4.
Very nicely. Well, here's a similar shot. Would have liked to be
10.
straighter on this red, but you may have to once again play into the reds, try and develop something, and hopefully end on the pink. Just look at the amount of screw
11.
back he got off that. That's just a wonderful shot. He'll be on the blue into the right centre, and look at the reds now all of a sudden, and what a chance. That was an excellent shot. He is blessed with wonderful cue power, and he certainly used it there.
Yeah, it's a good sign as well because he knows it's going to be at times a highly tactical game with Selby, so when he gets a chance he has to be aggressive and try and kill these frames off if he can in one visit. And he's got a good chance to do that now.
16. 17.
Yeah, what a wonderful opportunity now for Ali Carter. I mean, when he came to the table, he wouldn't have
23.
thought there was a possibility of a frame winning opportunity, but Just one shot.
$24.
Nice angle on the pink. He could drop on this red just below the black spot. He's played a lovely little cannon just to knock that red more into play. Judged it beautifully.
30.
He's got this great bustling way about him around the table. It's such a pumped up character, Ali Carter.
$31.
Never goes out there looking lethargic or like he's not up for it. Quite the opposite.
$37. $38.
Can't get close to this red, so when he pots the pink, he may need the rest. Like to finish pretty much straight on the next red. Now, can he stretch for this?
44.
Hoping to be straight on the red, it would have been virtually impossible to miss. You don't expect him to miss this. He may be able to just stretch and without using the rest. Yeah, he's okay. Those tippy toes. May need a little extension at the bottom of the cue. Of course, that adds that little bit of weight, so he's got to judge that. No problem.
45.
I think he was playing for the blue there, but he may take the green. Selby looks on. He totally dominated this frame until that in-off, or until that foul on the pink, I should say. $21 ahead, so yellow and green required.
48.
Good break this from Ali Carter.
$50.
Yeah, he's had to be patient. I'm sure he's prepared to be that today, but when the chance came, he seized upon it, and it wasn't straightforward by any means, the way the Reds were kind of locked down.
$53. $57.
So first time in the Champion of Champions for 7 years, making up for lost time here.
62.
Fantastic start in the end. He was on the back foot for long periods, but got that one chance and he's taken it.
Ali Carter, 68.
Very impressive, that 68 to the pink from Ali Carter, seizing on the mistake from Selby when he caught the pink. So it's 1-0 to the captain.
Yeah, and those type of breaks, even for me, I think even better than century breaks, because when he came to the table, it didn't look like there was the possibility that he could win the frame from that visit, but give you such a lift winning frames like that. Now, another shot you'd expect them to take on. This red, almost straight. Screw back for blue or ball colour here. Oh, beautifully. Beautifully cued. Actually cued it too well, too far. Oh, what a shot. And that's a sign of a man certainly very confident in his game at the moment. He's going to have Mark Selby in all sorts of trouble here, tucked in behind the brown.
Carter 1.
He's going to need all his escapology skills here to try and hit a red and keep it safe. Looking at maybe 4 cushions. Ball cushion. Side cushion, missed the green and blue. And try and land behind this red. He's just having a look at there. So 4 cushions. Cue ball's got to travel quite a distance. These cushions have been a little bit soft on first reflection, so maybe take him a couple of goes here.
Foul. Numbers. Carter 4.
Missed call, but no damage done. I don't think he's left the red, so it'll go back.
Yes, Desislava Bozhilova, our referee here.
Yeah, no, yeah.
There you go, slight adjustment made.
Yeah, very good. One of the best in the game. Laying snookers as well as escaping from them. Now he has left the possibility of a red, but the red just above the pink. But not playing it. I'll play a safety shot. Try and get that cue ball close to this ball cushion. And after knocking in that first red, certainly taking on this one as well. Similar shot, bit more of an angle, screw back towards the balk. Got close, but fortunately for Ali Carter hasn't left it, so just a safety shot reply. Cue ball well short. Now this gives Mark Selby an opportunity. I don't think you'll see Mark Selby overscrewing the cue ball here. He's got to try and leave it in an area short of that balk line. He could hold for the blue, but that may be a little bit too risky. Oh, a long way away. He's left this red, I'm sure. Ali Carter had a quick look to see that there's the black pot into this left corner. There you see it doesn't, so just makes his shot a little bit more difficult to get up for blue or pink here. Yeah. It's always when the object ball, in this case the red, is so close to the corner pocket, a little bit more difficult than you think to try and control the cue ball off the cushion. Caught too much of the red. Top spin and ended up, well, just a safety shot you would feel here.
Ali Carter 1.
Yeah, be disappointed, but in general, just the feeling that he's on top at the moment, not just because he won frame 1, but Mark Selby's great sort of tactical strength. We've seen plenty of it, but it hasn't quite been working yet. And when he took that red on, he missed it, left a chance.
Yeah, I'm sure Mark Selby is probably still a little bit shocked there how he lost that first frame, because he was dominating it just for one shot. And when he went back to his chair, he would have expected to come back to the table with the position of the reds, but that didn't happen. He missed that by a long way, but has left a possible pot, but it's certainly not easy into this right centre. And once again refusing it. Playing a little bit more prudently. He's played a good shot there. Now this is a problem for Ali Carter here. May be forced into taking on a red. If he doesn't, it plays a safety shot. He's got to cover that red over the left centre, so it's certainly not easy. Will he take this red on? No. Mistake. It was always difficult, that. So a chance for Mark. He's been very patient so far. And this is the opportunity he's been waiting for.
Yeah, he's been patient for the last 20 years, let's be honest, since he joined the tour. But as you say, it's not just that. It's been ready then when the chance comes to put something together. Ali Carter was in frame 1.
1.
Mark Selby, one of the best break builders there is, 786 centuries. Of course, he made a maximum in the world final last season. Incredible.
Yeah. For all his repertoire in the safety department, he is, as you said, wonderful scorer. When the opportunity arises, one of the best in the business.
Seven.
Great control of that cue ball. Quite tall lad, isn't he?
Yeah, must have that toe on the floor.
8.
Now, we had a look at that red just above the black before. And if you can get on the red, that, of course, would open up the black again into both pockets. So that's what he's going to try for here. It's only into a small little area with the cue ball. Needs to travel. Looks pretty good. Well,
14.
as I said, it could have done just a little bit more, maybe. Would have been perfect. So back up for pink again.
$15.
Mark Selby got to the last 16 last week in China, the International Championship. Tom Ford, his good friend from Leicester, defeated him. A bit short here.
21.
Yeah, he definitely wanted a bigger bounce off this top. I think he can just about pot it. Get back for the pink. Yeah, safely in now. Get top side.
22.
If he doesn't, he's still got that red next to the yellow. And now you see the black is open into both pockets.
$28.
Wonderful opportunity now. Try and win the frame. This position.
$29.
Still has that mannerism after all these years. That little shake of the head when he's on the shot. Just a little shake of the head when you see it just before they see it. Never affects him though. Never affects that cue. Except until then. Oh my God. How has he
Marcel
missed
with
that
29.
pink? Wow. That is a miss.
$1.
Well, it was catching the pink inadvertently that cost him frame 1. He's now missed the pink. Very unexpectedly in frame 2. Can Ali Carter fight back again? The table, you know, is tough, but it was tough in the first frame when he came to it.
$8.
Well, you could probably count on one hand in a season. Mark Selby would miss a pink like that.
$9.
One safe red, that's the red just below the pink at the moment. That's the only safe red you would feel. It may give Mark Selby a chance of coming back to the table, but the way Ali played in that first frame, wouldn't surprise me if he could go on and win the frame from this visit again. He won't like this pink going on if he's not on this red. It's going to be pretty close. I don't think he's on the
15.
red, but he is on the other red. To this bottom right corner pocket. I'm just wondering, can he pot the red and maybe dislodge this other red off the side cushion? He's having a look at the pink, see if it's spotted, but I still don't think he's going to be on the red. He's entitled to ask the referee, of course, to respot the pink, but there's no way can he still be on the red. It's not going to make much of a difference. Desi, one of the top referees in the game now. he does have the angle to knock this red off the cushion, David. I just wonder, he'd be taking a chance with the cue ball, but will he take that chance? Will he take that opportunity? No, maybe not.
16. $18. $90.
He's got a nice angle on the black. He could disturb this red. It's close to this top cushion. Yeah, very nicely played. Always going to be on the other red into the opposite corner pocket.
26.
Tricky little red. This got to punch it in, get the cue ball out to the black. Wiggled.
27.
Good shot. Now, these two red shouldn't be a problem, but it's not red. Spoke about earlier, the one that's on the cushion. It's Mark Selby's only hope. He'd be sitting in his chair and thinking to himself, how is Carter going to attack that red? That's his only chance.
34. $35.
I mean, it's in that position, David, isn't it? That, you know, may not have to disturb, but he could play it, leave it for a double. So we'll wait and see now. This will be the shot. Will he play for the black? Will he try and leave an angle on the black of the pink here? And will he play for the double? Let's see what he chooses. Well, he's played for the angle on the black. And it's a perfect angle. Now, does he try and disturb the red, or does he play for the double? That's what's going through his mind. He's having a look at the scoreboard. He only needs the red after this black. He's gone to disturb it, and he's missed it. So that chance that Mark Selby was hoping for,
50.
Well, that's what he's got. You know, coming back to the table, Ali Carter. Well, you can tell how annoyed he is. He's not shy of showing his emotions out there, David Safety said.
No, and one of his concerns is there's nothing else safe. It's not like he's got a colour on the cushion, so, you know, the red could be frame ball either way. Kidding. Ooh. Just for a moment.
Calcutta 50.
As I say, you look at the table, they're all there.
Yeah, they're all there. He'd be disappointed because it was a big target, that red. He could have played for double as well. Now, Mark Selby's had a look at this cross double. Watch this red. If it misses the yellow, it may go close to the green pocket here. Let's have a look. It's close, but have a look at the cue ball. Have a look at the cue ball. What a shot. What a shot. Ali Carter, all of a sudden, would feel a command of position. One shot later, he's in trouble. Got to avoid the blue and the green here.
Foul.
Oof. Could be
Anonymous.
free ball. It
Mark
is a free
Selby,
ball.
5.
And Mark Selby will be taking the free ball.
Free ball.
Now, what an opportunity for a steal. He could play the brown, it's a lot easier, of course, but what he wants to do is pot this blue, leave the cue ball just somewhere a little bit lower than where the blue is now, leave a nice angle on the green, just to drop in behind that red. Just wants to cue ball
1.
4 or 5 inches maybe just behind the red here, away from the cushion. That looks pretty good. Oh, that's just an excellent shot. Beautifully played. Couldn't have played that any better.
4.
Last thing he wanted was the cue ball to be close to the cushion, but just screw this red in, play for ball colour or even blue.
5.
Well, I say blue. He tried to play for the blue, but Selby screwed up. But still pink passes, so he's okay. Well, it's a case of whatever you can do, I can do here. It looks like Ali Carter
11.
had the frame at his mercy. Missed that cannon on the red. Selby
30.
coming in for the counter attack and the crucial blow to try and level up this match.
$16. 20.
Yeah, his problems began Selby in this frame. He missed a pink to this middle, but I think he's just divided concentration. You know, he's going to make sure these 2 pots. This is classic Selby. He set the trap with a good safety. And then it's all about making the steely clearance. Ali Carter was on top for a frame and a half. Mark Selby
31. Mark Selby.
has done what Mark Selby does. He takes advantage, he makes the clearance, he levels the match at 1 each. So it's 1 each. Could have been 2-0 to Ali Carter, but Mark Selby played that terrific safety on the last red, got the free ball, made the clearance. And
The
he's now
first
got
frame,
his teeth
Mark
well and
Selby
truly
break.
into this match. His highest break's only 31, but it's 1 each.
got very close to the pot, but has left it. But certainly, I mean, if the black was open into the left corner pocket, it'd be pretty straightforward, but very difficult to get this cue ball back up the table. Lots of top spin, lots of power.
One.
Oh, good luck trying to get out of this one and get safe.
The only good news is there are 6 colours to choose from.
Actually could play for black here. I know he's looking at the ball cushion, but he could play for the black.
Which one?
He may play
Yellow
for
ball.
brown or green. Or is it yellow? Lots of right hand side. Trying to spin that cue ball just before the middle. He's hit the yellow. Not
Mark
bad,
Selby,
but
one.
as I said, he couldn't really get that cue ball close to the ball cushion. Oh, that's another mistake from Ali Carter. Needs a bit of luck here. It's a poor shot. He had his hand on the table. You always expect when your opponent has his hand on the table freely, you expect to come back to the table with the cue ball really close to the ball cushion, but not the case. Similar shot, the last one. This time, oh, he's found a gap. Have a look at that.
One.
Oh, we'll settle for that. Blue is on into the green pocket. He said he's well over 6 foot tall, Mark Selby. Could stretch with the little extension on the cue, but he's going to prefer to use the rest here.
In terms of Selby's record in this tournament, 3 semi-finals, including last year. Of course, he has made a
6.
maximum in the tournament as well. But one of the very few tournaments not on his CV.
Seven.
Certainly in years past, it's been quite close to tournaments in China that often he was going very deep in and quite often winning. Because he has had a few days at home since Tianjin.
$30.
Yeah, this is just a beautiful position to be in here. Look at the reds, the way they're situated around the pink. Okay, the black is tied up, but this is where we spoke about his prowess as a wonderful break builder as well as everything else. And comes into play here because you've got to keep a really tight rein on the cue ball.
20.
Playing for it into the right centre. He could play for it into the same pocket as he's potting the red here as well. But you'd like to play a little cannon
21.
on that red just to the right of the pink as soon as you can. Too straight maybe on the pink this time, but sort of a position that you would see
27.
players in the practice room practice, you know, playing some nice little soft screws, stones, using the cushions, hold for the pink into 4 pockets.
28. 34. $35.
Still, as I've said, it's got a still beautiful control of that
41.
cue ball. Oh, that's a nice shot as
42.
well. That's bringing the black into play. That's certainly going to make his case a lot easier to win the frame now from this position.
Yes, it just feels like the match is completely turned his way. Ali Carter was looking good for 2-0. It was all about that red on the cushion. Tried to bring it off, didn't.
49.
And then was in trouble, left the free ball. And just a couple of safety errors in this frame have contributed to Mark Selby getting himself into this position to lead 2-1.
50.
Now he is scoring, as I say, 31, his highest break in the first 2 frames, but every chance to make a frame-winning break here.
$55. $56.
Two more pots needed to take the lead.
$63. $64.
Yeah, it was a wonderful opening red as well. I mean, have a look at the cue ball here. Lots of topspin, but have a look, just gets through that gap. You would say he was a bit lucky to do that. Okay, he
71.
might have still been on the pink into the left centre, but it was a wonderful shot and deserved that
72.
little bit of, well, you'd say a little bit of luck through the gap, but still, this break has been magnificent. Played another lovely shot earlier in the break. Just when he brought that black into play. Just a delicate little shot.
78.
And Carter, Ali Carter, well, he'd be sitting in the chair and he'd probably still be thinking about that red in the last frame. He had the chance to take it out or play the double even. Missed the
79.
cannon, which would have been straightforward for someone as good as he is, and it's cost him 2-0 lead. And now all of a sudden he's going to go behind. Small margins can sometimes make big differences and certainly
84.
sway the match in Selby's favour. Good stuff from both players though. Quality snooker on
85.
show.
Yeah, we saw earlier on the protracted safety exchange. It was
91.
pretty slow stuff, but you'd expect that, and then you'd expect it to come down when the breaks start going in, and that's what's happened. Both players down at 24 seconds.
$92.
So to make the century, he's going to have to get on this yellow.
$97.
Well, not to be, but
Mark Selby,
a fine 97 nonetheless. And Mark Selby, he was playing catch-up for a frame and a half, but he won that second, he dominated the third. He leads Ali Carter 2-1.
Security will take it as
To play the Mark
Thank
Selby
you.
or Ali Carter. It's
Frame
2-1
four.
to Selby.
Ali
And he's just
Carter
made a
to break.
97 break in frame 3. So Carter, having had a chance certainly for 2-0, has not really had a chance since. And in a best of 7, frame 4, if you're 2-1 down, it's a big frame. He's trying to stay in touch here. Seeing Selby find his confidence with that break he just made.
Foul.
Well, he's gone
Numbers.
past the back of
Ali
reds
Carter,
there.
4.
Just trying to nestle into them. But looks like no damage done. Hence, Ali Carter having the cue ball replaced. Expect him to just make the adjustment here,
You think you could hit
but
me?
it's worth saying he can see red's full, so were he to miss a second time, he would have to hit one the third, otherwise he'd lose the frame, but I suspect he will just make the slight adjustment.
We won't get it on the screen, but can we have a replay, please?
Well, he's
Can we
not
see
convinced
picture?
about where he's back right,
Then
so
would
he's
you
just
give me a
asking
signal when you
for
have
some
it?
help from the marker's desk. Julian Bell.
Is it possible to have an overlay? No, we'll just have to work it between each other. You think a bit this way, or? I didn't have a chance to look at this
Yeah,
side.
it's
but-
about which part of the cushion he could hit, I think, is what he's
You just direct me.
Well, that's where it was,
Yeah, looks all right.
and that's where it is. So it's just slightly off.
Yeah, Ale?
Playing it a different way this time, off 2 cushions.
Touching ball.
Yeah, good shot, but left the touching ball, so cue ball will be back in the proximity of where it was previously. Would it feel? Well, it should have been, but wow, very short of pace there from Ali Carter. Once again, a little bit careless that. So much room for error. Taking this on, certainly not easy. A little nudge off the cue ball there. Otherwise, Ali Carter would have had straightforward red into this left corner. He can only play a safety shot now.
Classic sort of Selby safety. Yeah, obviously 2-1 up. It speaks for itself, the scoreline, but he's definitely on top, sort of psychologically as well, and just getting the odd little bit of running also all adds to it. As I say, big frame for Carter. If he goes 3-1 down, he's suddenly right up against it. It's been a very competitive match, this, but it's a short match as well. That's the problem.
Yeah, these best of sevens. Such a short sprint for these players. But they're well used to it now, of course. The home nations over best of 7. Championship League best of 5s. We'd be pretty pleased with that shot. That was an excellent return. And to get the extreme left edge of that red, and a really good return safety shot from Ali Carter there.
It's like a homing pigeon, that cue ball, isn't it? Just finding the baulk cushion, or as near as makes any difference. Yeah, Carter just called it a little bit on the thick side.
He really does consistently, when playing safety shots, Mark Selby, miss the ball colours. He's always finding that gap between green, brown, yellow, brown this time. So important. You see, when you hit one of the ball colours, of course, it slows down the cue ball and lets your opponent put his hand on the table and makes the returning safety shot a lot easier. That's why it's such an importance of getting that cue ball close to the ball cushion. Ali Carter, he's no escape down the left-hand side of the table. Maybe forced into taking this red on. And there's pressure on this, 2-1 down.
Yeah, 27 minutes as well since he's potted the ball. Seems he's no time really gone from looking super confident to being really up against it here. But of course that's pressure applied by his opponent.
It's certainly worth taking this red on. It's just close to the pink spot. So he's well over 6 feet tall, so little extension. Just got to be careful of that red. It's certainly well away from it, so well, shouldn't be leaving too much if he misses this red. And he has left one just to the right of the pink.
Well, can he stop that clock here? Inevitably, it's slightly awkward, that red just under his body.
Yeah, it was similar for Mike Selby, wasn't he? He's just stretching over the red. It's just slightly in the way, a little bit awkward. So he's refused the red here.
Yeah, I'll be frustrated not to get the snooker. Little test this for Carter right now. Every time he comes to the table, it seems difficult.
Well, it looks like he's going to take this red on. Oh. He's got away with that one. A long way away. Playing the deep screw. I'll be happy with the result.
Yeah, the cue ball just caught the brown, which kept it where it is. It didn't come back up the table towards reds.
He's got a chance here though, Ali Carter. Try and hide that cue ball behind the yellow here. That's surprising. He went for a more conservative safety shot, but he could have played cue ball off a couple of cushions and try and snooker Mark Selby behind that yellow. Oh, well.
Ali Carter 4.
Mistake.
So, at long last, Ali Carter has an easier one to go at. There you see it, 31.5 minutes since he potted a ball.
One.
But a lot of sorting out to do here on this table. These reds all bunched together.
Yeah, but if you can get on one of these reds into this bottom right corner pocket, try and get that pink onto the spot as quickly as you can.
Six.
Well, there you see that red in the middle, just pot. He's going to go back up for blue. He's going to play for the pink. Blue it is.
Seven.
Red ends up on the floor. Don't see that very often, like the old snooker club days. You know, when the old nets got a bit worn. You know, the reds used to come through the old nets.
12.
Someone might be required to do a little bit of stitching at the interval.
$13.
It's a pretty nice snooker club, isn't it? It's a lovely arena, actually, in Bolton. 3rd year here for the Champion of Champions.
Yeah, now that makes a big difference, getting that pink back on its spot. He can work around.
9.
He's still got at least 3 loose reds in the open. Already 27 to the good.
$20.
Yeah, it's really nicely put together, this arena. Very distinctive, as befitting this tournament. And I'm sure Ali has watched it these last 6 years he's not been in the event.
26.
It's one of those tournaments. Obviously, if you won a tournament to get in it, so you know you've had a good year. If you're not in it, and Neil Robertson, I'm sure, is feeling this now, you must be pretty frustrated. It's a reminder things of late haven't been going so well for you.
27.
That's the
33.
last of the easy reds. He's coming around. What's having a look here?
$34.
He gave that some welly. Rattled in the pocket, but there you see those 2 reds
40.
are available.
$41.
This time he's got the wrong angle on the pink, which Just didn't get into the cue ball enough there. 49-point lead. Pink will be 55. Still a very commanding position with the situation of the reds. He's got to take the cue ball in and out of ball. It's not going to be easy to get down for that red just above the black. But this would be some shot. Watch the cue ball. It's going to go close to the middle. It's got to miss the brown. Oh, doesn't want to go in off.
47. 48.
Yeah, great recovery pot. That certainly was far from easy. Now, doesn't want to take the green on. Would like to get a bit of insurance, put the yellow safe. Get it close to that left-hand side cushion as he can. Could have done with a bit more, but still a very, very good break.
48.
Considering the state of play when he came to the table, he'd be very happy with that. Nice break and a good lead as well.
Well, it certainly brought reds into play, which Mark Selby needs to do, trailing by 56. This is a very interesting passage, I think, in this match. Carter on top in the frame, not yet won it. Of course, if Selby did get in and make the clearance, then he's a big favourite to win the match overall. So the next few minutes could tell us quite a bit about where this is going.
Was a very strange shot to play for Ali Carter there. Okay, he was playing it with safety in mind, but why take that safe red off the cushion? Didn't have to. And if Max Selby can knock this red in, get on brown or blue, well, he's going to have a wonderful chance. That was a bit of insurance there for Ali Carter. Very strange choice of shot. But Max Selby's not going to capitalise. Has he left the red? Well, he may have done.
One.
Yep, so golden chance to level this match up.
Four.
As you see, a couple more reds required.
Five.
I think it shows you this match that even a short contest, the fortunes can fluctuate. Carter was on top for a frame and a half, then he was largely shut out over half an hour without potting a ball. But now it's Mark Selby looking on, expecting this to be 2-2. Still needs another red here.
Oh, that's a wonderful positional shot from Ali Carter there. Just play a delicate little cannon on the red. And potting the red, just a little cannon. He's got to judge it nicely. It could go wrong. Well, he decided to play the cannon on the black instead and play that nicely. Promote it towards the bottom right corner pocket. So match back all square. Good response this
18.
from Ali Carter.
$90.
It's been highly entertaining, hasn't it? I mean, you know, we've had some really good safety battles, and then the players got a chance, particularly in these last couple of frames, taking it with good breaks.
26.
Yeah, there's no doubt Ali Carter,
27.
he's feeling like his old self again. It's interesting, actually, the turnaround that began in Germany, but it actually began at the shootout. He had the highest break in the shootout until the very last frame, where Chris Wakelin, he won it with 119, stole the high break prize.
33.
And Ali said, I was watching that, and he thought, right, I'm having the next tournament. And sure enough, he went to Germany, and he
34.
won. And ever since then, as I say, he's been playing really good stuff. He's been in 2 finals since then, including one this season in China. So basically, don't make him angry.
41.
Oh, that's in.
42.
Sort of left the cushion and hugged the cushion back again. Yeah, normally,
49.
sometimes over his career, he would see his emotions get the better of him. He hasn't done that today.
51.
Kept his head very clear and calm. He looks very confident when
54.
he gets in amongst the balls. This has been a good frame, particularly the way and the manner in which he
58.
went 2-1 down. Shown some good character as well as skill here. I'm sure we're going to have a
63.
grandstand finish to this match.
69.
Well, it always felt like an important frame in the match, and Ali Carter completely dominated it.
Marks over 7.
69 the break.
69.
Of course, he already had a good lead, and this match all square now, 2-2. With, of course, a full evening
Frame
ahead
5.
for every wins against Mark
Marks
Allen
over to break.
from 7 o'clock, best of 11, to reach the semi-finals. So Mark Selby, he kept Carter out for over half an hour, but as he starts this frame, he's actually 27 minutes since he potted a ball.
Keep quiet now, please. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You have to put that down, please. Thank you. Just put it down. Down. Thank you.
That's better from Ali Carter. Really good safety shot there. So I'll be just checking. He's got to be careful if he does play off one of these reds. He doesn't knock the red towards the left corner pocket. He doesn't want to knock a red towards that left corner pocket, and that's exactly what he's done. It's a poor shot from Mark Selby. Quite sure what he can get on the black here. We're going back up for blue. Yeah, back up for blue it is. But
1.
oh, well, that's a right result. Hand goes up. An apology, but that little kiss on the red set the blue up very nicely indeed. Let's have a look at this shot again. Just have a look at this little kiss on the red. Looked like he was going to be covered on the blue, but have a look at that. Oh. Yeah, here's the little kiss. Look at this. Very nice indeed. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and that little kiss he got there just sort of is indicative of how the match has, again, just swung his way for now. Just waiting for the referee here to sort out this blue. All of the spots, of course, occupied.
6.
Yeah, he feels he should be on the red, and he is, I feel. It's pretty close. He's going to have a look down the line. He may ask for the blue to be respotted, but let's see, has he got enough of this red? It's pretty tight, you know. A lot tighter than he expected. You may feel the question will come. The referee under a bit of pressure to get that. He feels he's not on the red. Has he got enough of it? Yeah, plenty.
7.
I think he was just teasing us, Dave.
Eleven.
That looks pretty good. You can get on this red now. He has an angle. Just screw into the red. It's close to the black spot. That would be ideal. Free up the black spot. Perfect. Well played.
12.
There's a couple of shots he could play here. He could play the little cannon into the red just above the black, or he could screw into the pack. Top on the ball, so that means he's playing the little delicate cannon. Play it at a nice pace, give it a chance to go into the pocket.
19. Twenty. 25. $26.
So that red just directly above the black, that's the red he's going to try and get on here. May try and leave a nice angle if he can on the red to try and bring some more reds into play. That would be the idea. And there's the angle. So now this is the big shot. This could prove
33.
well, if it goes right, it could be a frame winner. If you can pot this red, disturb a few reds into play, and get nicely on the black, could tee him up for the frame. Big shot this. Oh, has he got into it too much? He needs it to slow down. Oh,
34.
End of break. Too much cue power. He really did get some zip into that cue ball, didn't he? The way he flew off those reds and cushion.
Black ball. Ali Carter, 34.
Yeah, it stopped him in his tracks, but he just took a breath or two there, didn't he? Because he knows he's on top right now. Well, another standoff. There's been quite a few in this match already.
Keep quiet, please.
Yeah, once again, good safety shot, avoiding the yellow and the brown, finding that ball cushion. Does it so consistently well, Mark Selby. Alligator doesn't like this because he may have to play off the bunch. Well, may be able to play a containing safety shot. Try and knock a red to the right side cushion. Let's see, what's he eyeing up here? Yeah, knocking the red to the right side cushion, playing a containing safety shot, getting a red safe. Trying to protect that 34-point lead. Selby immediately trying to bring the red out into play. Excellent shot. game of cat and mouse at the moment, trying to eke out a little opportunity for themselves. Half a chance to have a go at a pot. Not this time. This red could go close to this corner pocket.
Well, he had Carter shut out for over half an hour, but look at that, Mark Selby getting on for 41 minutes since he's potted a ball. Yeah, and you can see, I mean, that wasn't easy, but he didn't get close to it, so the sort of rhythm has gone. Things have just turned in this match. He was on top for sure, 2-1.
Yeah, he was very fortunate where the red finished. Mark Selby could have left Ali Carter with an easy opportunity. He's left the possibility of this red for Mark Selby, but certainly fraught with a lot of danger if he takes it on and misses it. Has he got away with it this time? Is he going to leave it on? Yes, he's left it this time.
Yeah, Selby has been put through his paces here on the tactical side of things. So used to him doing that to other players. Carter's earned an opening, and of course he's already 34 in front.
One.
Wow.
Foul.
Well, that could be a big moment.
Ali Carter, 1.
If he gets on one
Mark
there,
Selby,
he surely
5.
wins the frame. As it is, there's a red near the pocket.
It's very unlucky. I mean, okay, you'd say, well, he didn't hit the pink full ball, but still, there is always a possibility of it going towards that corner pocket. Still, you feel very aggrieved in your chair there, and particularly with where the red is finished as well. Easy opportunity for Mark Selby.
1.
So 43 minutes without potting a ball. And of course the other thing is Carter's opened the reds up, which Selby needs when he's trailing in the frame. So it's been the sort of match where there's been these little turning points. That could be another one.
Yeah, he's got an angle on the black. He could play a little cannon off one of these reds, the 4 reds around the pink spot, just to hold the red into the corner. Yeah, he's done that. Slightly awkward bridging. May have a possibility of a red into the left centre. He's having a look. Oh, he's going to have to bridge over this red, as I said. He's quite a tall young man. He's not going to take it on. He's going to take the more difficult one up into the green pocket. Very good. And he's got top side of the blue. Excellent shot. Man, what a chance. good break to steal the second frame of the afternoon.
14.
But this one would be a more important one, for sure. To get one up with 2 to play. A lot of work to be done, though. This would really hurt Ali Carter. He's in total control. But for that, well, you'd have to say unfortunate in off into the corner pocket. And leave the red over the pocket. Double whammy. Oh, the cue ball has just travelled. He did have a look at this red earlier
20.
on. Just travelled a little bit further than he would have liked. Is this red on into the left centre? It'd be the easier pot. Very close to that red in front. He's had a few good looks at it. Always a good idea to have a look from the pocket side as well. That's what he did. Yeah, no problem. Good shot.
21. $28. $29. $36. $37.
Maybe he plays with that shot. He played that very nicely off 2 cushions. So, nice angle required after this red on the black,
44.
so we can get close to this red over on the left-hand side.
$45.
So just stun across the red. We play it down into this bottom left corner pocket. He's going to have to play it with the rest. 22 in the lead, so red and black
52.
required. So you won't have to play this with any pace. Just trust his action with the rest and hopefully drop it in. But this is the shot, the key shot.
6 out of 6 with the rest. This the most important so far. Yeah, nicely done. Well, Ali Carter was on top. Mark Selby hadn't potted a ball for 43 minutes. Carter went into the reds. Cue ball found the corner pocket. He left one over the pocket. And Mark Selby has stepped in. And that black is frame ball for a 3-2 lead.
$60.
Well, this
62.
is what he does so often. It's what the great players do. Even when they're struggling, they find something. They step in these key moments and turn the match in their favour.
65.
Yeah, he's a tremendous character and temperament as well as everything else that we said about his game, Mark Selby. Now have a look at this
69.
shot though. But this is the key shot. Ali Carter, so unlucky. Okay, doesn't hit the pink full ball, but look at that. Cue ball in, and of course a double whammy, leaving the red over left corner pocket. Very unlucky.
74.
but nothing unlucky about this wonderful contribution from the 4-time world champion Mark Selby. Excellent break this.
Every pot rubbing it in. Carter, as I say, felt like he was in control of proceedings. Just one shot has turned everything round in Selby's favour, but of course he had to make the clearance, and that's what he's done. And Ali Carter nods his head, OK. 3-2 down, but you just get the feeling there might be a few more twists yet. Well, Ali Carter is still here, but he knows he could have been 3-2 up. Just that one shot. Bit of bad luck, really, the cue ball going in the pocket like that. And then you look at the table, there's a red over the pocket. The reds are in play. He probably feared Selby clearing up. That's exactly what happened. It's a fine 87. Mark Selby is a frame from a meeting tonight with Mark Allen. Been high quality this match, and as I say, you wouldn't be surprised if we ended up in a decider.
Yeah, we always thought from the offset it was going to be pretty close. Certainly lived up to that expectation. As you said, it's been quality. I mean, it's been wonderful breaks when needed to be. Of course, there's been great tactical play as well. You heard a gasp and a sigh from Ali Carter as he broke off there. He knew that the break wasn't good now as he left this red into the left centre. He's got the red into this bottom right corner as well. Yeah, just play just around the back of the black for the black into the same pocket. He's missed a few of these long pots in the match. Yeah, not even close this time. Why didn't he play for the black instead of trying to get back up for bog? It makes the pot so much more difficult. That is an error.
One.
Not very good from Ali Carter. He's got into the cue ball way too much there. He's trying to actually play for the black. We've still got the blue. Has to negotiate the cue ball through green and brown. Back out of balk. Possibly for that red to the left of the blue. He's hit the green. How's your look? Is he going to be on a red? Can this cue ball squeeze through for red into this right corner? Yes, it can. So that's not too bad. And if you can play this, you can play it in and hopefully get on the black. Oh, wow. Wow.
Ali Carter, 6.
There was pressure on it, but he didn't cue it well at all. He knew if he missed it, he was leaving something.
1.
Well, can you believe that? Look where that white is finished. Mark Selby can't.
4.
Well, he could have played that shot 100 times and not landed there. It's quite incredible. Wow. Plays it a little bit softer, he's on the red. If he plays a little bit harder, he kisses the blue and is on the red again. So, amazing what can happen. The game of snooker. And when you talk about fractions, they are the fractions there. It's actually snooker on every red here. Hard to believe. Trying to lay on the red just above the black. Has it got the pace? Ah, excellent shot. That's a wonderful, wonderful shot. Beautiful touch. If he hits that any harder or any softer, he possibly would have left that red to the right centre pocket. It had to be played perfectly, and it was. Definitely got the upper hand here, so he's going to have to play a good one here. Try and avoid the colours on the way back up. Blue particularly, he has done. And looks good. Cue ball. Yeah, very good return there from Mark Selby. Wasn't straightforward, that. Put a lot of right hand side on the cue ball. Try and straighten it off the second cushion.
So much of the secret to top-level snooker is recovering from things that go against you, and that shot where Selby ended up behind the blue, it's a massive blow because Carter had missed pretty much a sitter when he was in. It looked like he was struggling. And a few shots later, Selby finds himself in trouble, but the way he plays, you kind of almost forgotten it happened now. Just back to the safety battle.
Nice target, yellow and brown here. He's gone for the green, but once again, you always got to be careful of knocking a red over a corner pocket. And that's exactly what he's done. Chance for Ali Carter.
1.
I was hoping to be on the black, but it's not too bad. He's on a straight blue up into the green pocket. A couple of reds around the black spot are potable.
Six. Seven. Fourteen. 15.
Well, this is a match that always looked likely to be close. It has been. The question is, can Carter take us to one more frame? And if he does, whoever wins the decider is not going to have that long to get themselves ready for a big match tonight against Mark Allen, who
20.
I'm sure has enjoyed his rest.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to be said for playing first, isn't there, in these little group semi-finals. The way these reds are
23.
situated, Ali Carter has worked himself nicely through this break. Picked off the reds.
Yep, Mark Allen
29.
safely a while ago now into tonight's group final.
$30. $37.
Well, something pretty spectacular will have to go wrong now to stop Ali Carter making this 3-3. Been a test of emotions as much as anything, this match. Obviously all the skill on show as well, but in terms of the feelings of the players, Selby looked to be on top, but it went wrong when he just lost the cue
45.
ball in behind the blue, didn't land on a red, and now he's contemplating one last frame.
Yeah, I think both players have showed incredible temperament throughout this match. When called upon, and the questions have been
46.
asked, both players have certainly come up with the answers. It's been a really quality match, and we're going to see another quality break here from Ali Carter.
$51.
I mean, from the second frame on,
52.
we've had breaks of 97, 76, 87. It's 52 and counting here.
So this is the
59.
red that's going to take us to a decider. Yeah, terrific break this from
60.
Carter. Remember, he was in earlier in the frame, missed that. Pretty easy red for him. And you wonder, okay, will he get another chance? Well, he did, and this is what he's done with it.
Yeah, I think the key part of this frame was when Selby potted that green and
67.
left that cue ball right behind the blue and snookered himself. That was his opportunity missed.
68.
Yeah, he couldn't believe it had happened. He stared at it almost in bewilderment.
He's taken these very nicely, hasn't he, Ali Carter? Looked very composed, confident. Strutted around the table.
74.
The only thing missing this match is a century break. We might see one now, though. Nicely developed, that red.
Yes, Ali
80.
Carter edging towards 400 actually for his career. He's on 395.
$81. $86. $87. $94. 96.
So green and brown for the century, and that will give him such confidence going into the last frame. Intriguing match this, and it remains so with one frame to play. Brown fought the century for the captain. Superb break this. There's one stage in this frame I think he thought he'd thrown it away when he missed that red, but got the second chance, and this has been the result, and it sets it up perfectly
108.
for one more frame.
$114.
Maybe the captain is through the main turbulence of the afternoon. That was a wonderful break. It really was. From Ali Carter, 121. Don't go anywhere. The decider coming up next. Mark Selby 3, Ali Carter 3. Selby and Ali Carter all square at 3-3. Carter comes into the decider having just made a magnificent 121. But really, you wouldn't want to call it, would you, right now? It really is anyone's. They've both played some really good stuff. There's been, of course, the odd error as well. But overall, in all departments, they've been strong, I think.
Yeah, I think it's been a wonderful session of snooker. As I said, been littered with good breaks and good tactical play. And when the players have had to step up to make good clearances, they've done that. So they may only take one chance. You just never know. Meanwhile, Good break off for Mark Selby. Covered the pathway down the right hand side. Done well there, Ali Carter. That red just below the black, that was a problem ball. Didn't want to leave that into the right corner. He's judged that nicely. He could be back up towards that ball cushion. We want to keep it down the, somewhere down the left-hand side of the table here. Behind the yellow, just try and block the right-hand side. Coming back up. Yeah, looks pretty good. He's left Ali Carter a little tempter, but as you say, blocking that right-hand side of the table is very, very important. Using the blue and the yellow. This time it's not so straightforward to get safe, so he may be contemplating taking this red on because he's forced into playing it. Doesn't want to. As you can see, it's almost straight. Well, he's going to try and play a safety shot here. That's the right hand side, but dangerous. Well, ooh. Well, that would have been a bonus had that gone in, but unfortunately for Ali Carter, he's left it in the jaws of the pocket. Okay, cue ball is rested very close to the green. It makes it a little bit awkward, but doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here. It's just the pace here. He's got to control the pace off this top cushion to hold for the black. Pink is available as well, as you can see. He's judged it nicely. Well, if he's not on the black, he's definitely on the pink into the left side. He'd prefer to be on the black.
So first chance, Selby. Carter hoping he gets one himself. Been a lot happening in this match. You've got to stay focused there and be ready if the chance does come. Meanwhile, referee, not really what you need after nearly 3 hours out there, having to shift reds out the way to get the pink in. Delicate operation for Desi.
Well, that's very good refereeing, isn't it? Using the ball marker, take the red off the table just to make room to squeeze that pink directly behind the pink spot, and of course it has to be in line with the black and the top cushion as well. No, she doesn't like it, so it's coming back out. And it may go at the bottom of the pack now.
Yeah, it has to be as close to its spot as possible, in line with the spots. Can't touch a ball. Just all adding to the tension, isn't it?
Seven.
Selby did the sensible thing there, just went back to his seat, allowed the referee to do what she had to.
Eight.
Was a nicely played shot, just perfect angle on the black, just to nudge the red away. The one directly above the black here, just nudge it out of the way. Yeah, and leave the other one into the left corner. Could have done with the cue ball, just getting away from that other red. Maybe slightly hampered again.
15. 16.
Nicely negotiated. You would feel the only chance that Ali Carter has of coming back to the table is the future cannon into the
23.
reds, trying to split the reds, which Mark Selby will have to do, that it may go wrong.
24.
Two loose reds left. You see this problem with the net on the pocket on this bottom left hand corner
31.
pocket. Now, paired if you can get an angle here. Next colour.
32.
And this is a shot he's normally very, very good at. With lots of top spin off the top cushion. Try and arc that cue ball into the pack, hoping to release one or two reds. Watch the cue ball here. Oh, he might be unlucky, you know. He might be unlucky. He got the perfect arc, but just not enough pace in the cue ball.
Mark Selby, 39.
Yeah, he was a little unlucky to land on one, but he's got a useful lead, red on the cushion.
Yeah, a few people in maybe watching at home thinking, well, he was a long way away from that pot, but I don't believe he went for the pot. I think he just put that red onto the cushion, keep it nice and safe. 39-point lead. Carter just making sure he needs that cue ball in such a position where Mark Selby cannot cut this red into the left centre pocket. And this is what I love about last frame deciders, Dave. You know, both players, you know, trying to get that chance. Mark Selby has had his. Will Ali Carter get his? There's a lot of tension in the last frame decider because when you come to the table, you don't know if your next shot is going to be your last. Mark Selby putting another red safe there.
Yeah, the other thing is they're both playing well, so whoever loses the match would feel it's an opportunity missed maybe this week.
Oh, this could go very close to this corner pocket. This could be a mistake, unless he's got the cover. Oh, I think he's got the cover, and it's actually a pretty decent safety shot as well at the same time. Well, Selby was just looking to see, could he play the cue ball off the cushion and try and pot this red, but I don't think he can. Shot time just over a minute. Well, it could take a little bit longer. He could roll up to the two reds that are on the right hand side of the table, close to that right hand middle pocket. He could try and nestle up to those. Dead weight. Don't think he would be leaving a pot on. I think that's his only option. He doesn't want to move both of them, but definitely could roll towards them. I don't see any other shot. He could try and screw the cue ball back into bulk as well, but he wouldn't know where the red was going, so the only option is maybe just to try and drop onto those two reds. Over 2 minutes now. Does he spot? Has he got a gap through yellow and blue here? He's having a look down the line. Let's have a look. Is there a gap through the yellow? Well, there is. You can just see an edge of that red. Ooh. It's gone wrong. It's gone wrong. Chance for Ali Carter.
Well, 3 minutes he spent until he played that. But caught it very thin, didn't he? Cue ball just caught the jaws of that middle pocket.
Yep.
Kind of sums up the match, really. I don't think this decider was ever going to be won by someone coming in making an 80. It's just been a very tense, dramatic affair, high quality, and Ali Carter finally does get some sort of opportunity. Here's the Selby shot again. I mean, if he'd had missed the middle pocket, he would have gone into those reds anyway, that he put one of them put safe. That may come into play yet.
One.
Yeah, just a little short of pace. He's still okay. I mean, he's left an angle on the black to go into the reds. He's got to get a full enough contact on either red or pink here, because he could lose the cue ball. And to dig down the cue ball, you see it. So he's got to get into the cue ball here. Not take his eye off the pot. Oh, he's done that nicely. Lovely shot. Very, very good indeed. Very easy to take your eye off the pot there. Missed the black. Kept his concentration.
Nine.
So the red that Mark Selby pushed safe earlier could be very decisive now.
$50. 16. 22. 23.
'Definitely got to do a bit of work on that pocket after this match.
30.
Keeping his concentration now. Looks very focused.
31.
Be already contemplating about how he's going to disturb those two reds. Near that right centre pocket. They're a big target now, the fact that there's two of them there.
37.
Be going through his mind, this red, pink, next easy red into the middle. And he's got to attack
38.
those reds somehow.
Forty-four. 45.
So he's obviously going to play for this red on the left-hand side. Maybe get an angle on black or pink from it.
$51.
Slight look of disgust on Ali Carter's face there. I didn't want that cue ball bouncing off the cushion as much as it did. What's the angle like on the pink? It's no good. Can't split the reds, so maybe he's just going to play for one of the reds into the green pocket. This is no good.
58.
I think he's gone about this break just not the right way. Should have been contemplating getting that red or those reds away from that a lot earlier in this break, I feel. He's left it to the last, and when you sometimes leave it to the last, it doesn't work out. But it's still a good break. He's got himself a 19-point lead, and he has his opponent under pressure. But he'd still be slightly disappointed he didn't win it in one visit there. But a good break and a nice lead nonetheless. But more drama continues, Dave.
Absolutely. Well, there could be some mileage in this yet because they both need the two reds. Just kind of knew it would come down to, you know, this sort of position, I think. Now, looks like Carter will have to bring the other safe red off, so that does open things up. then the lead really doesn't mean anything. If the two reds are in play, it is anybody's frame.
Well, this is it, and this is where the tension really builds. As I said, one shot. Could be a last. Can he get the cue ball behind his black? Oh, he doesn't want the double kiss. Oh, no. Oh, didn't want that double kiss. Only thing I would say is that red has gone slightly close to that left-hand side cushion. May become pivotal. Now he's got to negotiate this cue ball in and out of ball. He's going to miss the yellow and brown here. Oh, he's going to miss the green as well. That's a poor shot from Mark Selby.
Mark Selby won.
But he's got command of the frame now, and he has the advantage. Okay, he's 18 points behind, but, well, this is going to be difficult. Not only to hit, but to get safe. It might be a hit and hope here. Off one cushion, maybe two. It's not easy. May have to play into the ball cushion. A little bit of right hand side just to straighten up the cue ball here, but this is a hit and hope. This cue ball could go anywhere. Well, doesn't want to leave a free ball.
Foul. No miss. Mark Selby 7.
No free ball, but it's 7 and it'll go back. It's very difficult to hit this. These, of course, first day of the tournament. Cushions are sliding. Not easy to judge. He's got to play this with quite a bit of right hand side to straighten the cue ball up off that ball cushion, because you see how wide it came off the cushion first time out.
Mark.
Well, what a shot. That's an excellent shot. Well played, Ali Carter. Yeah, that's the angle. I mean, you'd say the red is on, but I don't think he'll take it on. It's just so difficult at that angle. Cross the nap of the table. Good safety shot here. Try and cover the red with the ball colours. This looks pretty good. He's got a full cover on the brown. Excellent shot there from Mark Selby. Okay, it's an easy escape off one cushion, but once again, it's just not sure where the red is gone. Could go anywhere. Gonna try and hit this with a lot of pace and just try and get some sort of separation from cue ball and red. And just hope for a bit of luck here. Has he got the look? Has he got the cover? I think he has. Let's see. Let's see the body language. No, he doesn't. I thought initially, you always look at the player, don't you, to see what sort of body language.
He had a good look, and then the sort of realisation dawned. But you know, this isn't in yet. This red. Pressure on every shot. That here, this is missable. But if he gets it, what a chance. Not there. Wow. What a finish this is. And Ali Carter now gets his chance to get it won.
Oh, didn't cue that nicely at all. There was pressure on it.
One.
So 16 the lead with the brown. He would need yellow, green and brown as well. And then he'll have about an hour to collect his thoughts and he'll be back out playing Mark Allen. It doesn't get any easier, does it?
No, certainly not. I must say, it's been a real quality match, this. It's come right down to the wire. This will be the shot.
7.
Just to judge this, just get it top side of the baulk line. Four or 5 inches. He's taking deep breaths just to make sure he doesn't underscrew it here. Anything but an underscrew. Needs make sure he's above that baulk line and he's okay. And it's okay.
What a battle it has been. They've both given everything. We've seen some high quality play. We've seen some drama. Ali Carter needs the brown for victory. Hard earned, as it always is against Mark Selby. He did have his chance on that last red. So Ali Carter hasn't played in the
90.
Champion of Champions for 7 years, but he's going to be in the group final this evening with a chance to progress to the semi-finals at the weekend. Yeah, it was a real hard-fought battle that, and it's been won by Ali Carter. A dramatic decider to complete a dramatic match. He advances to play Mark Allen later this evening. He's the winner 4-3. We've got all the reaction coming up next.